So we're out looking at a project for Mr. Terrence today, and this is one of those rare projects that we typically don't do, but we actually know the contractor who did this mess. And so this is a takeover for Handy Andy, and this is a customer that paid a lot of money to convert what you can see the old post was an old deck and make it into a bedroom for his grandson. And so they did a bunch of things on this thing, and some of them we're going to address, some we're not. The flashing is the least of his worries, but that wasn't done right. This seam up by the kitchen is going to start leaking. They didn't finish where the fascia board comes over the roof right in here on both sides. There's no flashing in here at all. So when you get up in here, you'll start to see, if you look close, you'll see the sheathing up in here. None of this stuff is caulked and sealed. The old rim board back here at the back of the deck where it meets the house, it's nailed, and so we're gonna have to put at least 4 carriage bolts through to the inside to the crawl space. Unfortunately, we can get up under there. These original posts are just sitting in the dirt, and if you go inside, you can't see in the video, but this whole thing is flexing because it doesn't have adequate support. So we're going to build an 8-foot section here, doubled up 2x8s set in 4x4 posts and concrete. We're going to keep these old posts, and the reason for it is that wood sitting there is probably 30 years old, and you can't buy that old pressure treated stuff anymore. So it's in good shape. It's amazing that it hasn't rotted. We're not worried about it rotting. We're worried that because it's not set in concrete, it's gonna drop, and it's already dropped a little bit, and it hasn't even been out here. You don't realize the amount of weight that's coming off this thing when you put 3-tab shingles up there, which also shouldn't have been there. We told the homeowner that should be rolled roofing, and the condition that you see here, this was an expensive project to this customer, and the contractor just ripped him. And so there's no insulation under here. He just went over the old 2x6, and so we'll put another 2x8 brace assembly under here. It's framed this way, so we'll run perpendicular here, catch it here. This is a single 2x8 rim board out here, so we're going to double it up, bolt it all together so it's nice and secure. They did use hardy plank here, but it's just amazing that people do this kind of stuff. You can see what it's like. He paid a good chunk of the money for this, and you can see all the gaps in it. Nothing's caulked. Every time it's raining, he's got rain coming inside the house. The contractor who did this thing should have started with the foundation of the deck. There's nothing wrong with doing that the way he did it, but it's just a mess, and now this poor customer has to go spend a bunch more money trying to make it right. There's a few things inside the house, but inside this room, he's supposed to build out a closet. There's no closet. You can't use it as a bedroom. No, he did the single mobile home style window here. The good thing is it's all fixable, but the key is you really got to know when you do projects like this, you better know who you're dealing with. You know, just because someone says they're a contractor, even though this contractor did this work, has been out here for 30 years doing this stuff. So that's one of the reasons one of his ex-workers called us and told us about this particular customer. That's why we're here. So I'm Andy with Handy Andy. We'll get this turned around for him. We got some stuff in his bathroom to do and finishing this inside room, and he'll be in good shape. We pretty much do everything, my brother and I. We got a crew of 30 guys running all over Metro Atlanta doing this stuff. We'll see you at the next house. Bye for now.